All right, guys. It's September 11th, 2025. It's 9/11. Yesterday was a tragedy. Okay, what happened to Charlie Kirk. I wake up. Obviously, we see a lot of things on social media. Yesterday was a lot of scummy people making a lot of scummy comments about the topic, and about the man that just got assassinated in front of your eyes on your phone. Along with all of the comments and the different opinions and this and that, I'm seeing a lot of these people, a lot of these ignorant, dumb, uneducated people, say comments in the form of like, if there was gun laws, stricter gun laws, things like this wouldn't happen. And maybe like the things that he said that he was very pro 2A. You know what I mean? He supported the Second Amendment. He wanted American citizens to have the right to own a firearm to protect themselves. And this is like a common question. People say this over and like all the time, very often, but it just happens so often. Like it's like a constant. Like since this happened, especially, I've been seeing people like, oh, he got what he asked for, this and that. You know what I mean? Like, at what point? First of all, at what point does making gun laws stricter stop a person that wants to kill somebody from breaking the law? Like, think about what I just said. This person's main intention, this devil, this demon walking the earth, his main intention is to take somebody's life. You think his then next step is to say, but wait, the law says I can't have a gun. Like, you people have to be the dumbest people on the planet Earth. Like, the logic doesn't even make sense. So let's just say that they did make gun laws stricter. Let's just play along with it. And I'm making this up as I go here. I'm just making a scenario up. Okay, so they made the gun laws stricter. Now this demon that wants to murder somebody, he needs a gun. He's not going to stop and think about the law before he goes and gets a gun. Now say that they made these gun laws and now they made guns very almost unobtainable. Okay? So now I'm putting you in another scenario. We've made gun laws stricter or whatever, or took your gun right away. I don't even know what these people want. So whatever, just to say they took the gun, we took it away. Okay. Now, how is that going to stop this demon that I'm going to say, I'm your conspiracy friend, guys. I'm your conspiracy friend on Facebook and Instagram. I'm your conspiracy buddy. I'm going to say that 80% likelihood this was a experienced agent of a government entity, probably, okay? 3-letter agency agent with experience that he was up on a roof. He scoped it out for a week, up on a roof, running off it, gone, can't catch him. In 2025, dude's getting away with murder as of right now. It's 10 o'clock a.m. on 9/11. He's still on the run from what I'm seeing. You think that not having gun, okay, is it going to stop him from getting a gun? First of all, they would have gave him a gun, or stop him from having a 3D printed rifle. The way that gunshot sound, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like firearms or anything like that. I'm your conspiracy buddy. I'm on YouTube until 1, 2 in the morning every single day. That sounded like a 3D printed gun. That sounded like a 3D printed rifle. That didn't sound like an AR. That didn't sound like that. It sounded like a 3D printed rifle. And you could double check, fact check, whatever, or maybe we find out more details. But having stricter gun laws are going to stop the devil from nothing. Having stricter gun laws, or having the strictest of gun laws, is going to stop the superpower elites or the government. 0%. It's going to stop 0%. But you know what it does do? A large majority of gun owners in America You know what that does do? It protects American soil. It protects the fact that foreign invaders, our enemies, don't want to come to America and fight us. They will never do that. They have not done that. Pearl Harbor, you could say that was probably, I'm your conspiracy buddy. Pearl Harbor, look into it. Was a setup. Wasn't Japan, first of all. Don't get me started on that. But that was a setup. But they weren't going to ever step foot on land in America. They wouldn't do it. You know why? Because they'll get shot by Americans. That is what's been protecting us for hundreds of years. And if you actually look into or educate yourself on foreign military stuff, and we watch interviews and you learn, and you like to just have an abundance of useless knowledge in your brain, which I do. I love having as much knowledge because I could openly say that I'm smarter than a vast majority of people. Maybe I'm not in the best financial situation. Maybe I'm not the fucking handsomest or the tallest, or I'm far more educated on a lot less important subjects. I'll be honest. They're not that important because people don't like to hear them or believe them. But then the average person I talk to, if you look at foreign military, the only way that they could actually hurt America is by bombing us financially, or what they're basically doing now with immigrants, with literally just diluting American citizens and our culture and flooding us with foreigners. That's those are the three main ways that they'll do it, is a war on America. So I just want to hear, maybe comment your opinions. Let me know how wrong or right I am. But stricter gun laws are going to stop who from shooting who. All right, that's the main topic here. I'm tired of seeing, if there was maybe stricter gun laws in place, things like this wouldn't happen. If stricter gun laws were in place, the guy that climbed on top of the roof with a 3D printed gun that works for the government wouldn't have done what? I'm sorry. It just doesn't make sense to me, guys. I had to say something. This thing I said, I have the setup to do this. If you guys like hearing my voice and my topics and want me to talk about other things, I'll do it. I don't care. But obviously, it's a little nerve-wracking. You don't want to put your face, your likelihood, and your opinions on social media for people, especially when you have strong opinions like I do. You don't want to put them on social media. It could mess up your career, could mess up your life. Look at what happened to this guy yesterday. His life was taken off just what he believed. So it's maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's better to but he's influenced so many. Maybe it's better to influence these people before you get the prejudice put on you. So I don't know. I'm just being a realist. I'm just saying the truth. Stricter gun laws will do what for the person that decides to kill somebody? They'll do nothing. They're only going to hurt the innocent people. Like that Ukrainian girl that got stabbed. If she was a tiny little bit of skepticism about the crazy black guy in the back of the train, but she was a Black Lives Matter supporter. She was a Democratic kind of girl, I believe, from what I've been reading. She was a I love everybody kind of person. And you know what that got her? Stabbed by a lunatic in New York City in America, in one of the greatest cities in the world at the beginning of our lifetimes. Now that we're 30, 40, 50, I don't think so. New York City should get blown off the face of the earth now, in my opinion. So it's this is the world that we're living in, man. This dystopia that we would look at life and be like, I cannot wait to go and take my wife to Paris, France, to the Eiffel Tower when we're older and married, and I propose to her at the Eiffel Tower. You can't go to Paris and not get attacked by a group of Somalians right now. So life's a little fucked up. Life's a little crazy. But the guns, stop putting his name, stop speaking Charlie Kirk's name in vain. Speaking about if gun laws were in place, that would have been avoided. It would have avoided nothing.